This is the Tri-State Area's news leader, Channel 7 Eyewitness News, with Greg Hurst, Roz Abrams, Sam Champion with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast, and the Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News.
Well, smokers are getting a full jolt of nicotine in a new smoking shelter. In the age of anti-smoking regulations, a new company is now providing what it calls the Handi-Hut for those who don't want to kick the habit. Art McFarland has details.
The General Hospital Center at Passaic is smoke-free as required by state law. But here, smokers get to take their cigarette breaks in one of two outside structures that look like bus stop shelters.
This way, there's a whole area just designated for smokers, and it doesn't interfere with anybody else who smokes. So I think it's a really good idea.
The company that makes these smokers' shelters has been in the bus stop shelter business since 1970. This idea started with a question from one of its out-of-state clients.
And they asked if a bus stop shelter could be used as a smoking shelter. And the lights went off. And we said, hey, this is another market for us.
The so-called Handi-Hut company has developed a couple of different kinds of smoking shelters. They are delivered in parts that the client can assemble. So far, about 1,000 have been sold, and several hospitals are on the client list.
We don't condone smoking, but we respect people who do smoke, and that's why we put the shelters outside of our hospital for those people who do smoke, while keeping it away from those who don't smoke.
They are not making a lot of money from this yet. As the company founder puts it, they're making some bread, but no butter, depending on their other products for real revenue. But with more and more attention being paid to where smokers smoke, the idea, they say, is slowly catching on. In Clifton, New Jersey, Art McFarland, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
CNN-FM, the financial network.
The crackdown on public smoking has generated bad feelings, controversy, and even lawsuits. But for at least one clever entrepreneur, the war on smoking is creating a business opportunity. John Defterius says more.
First, it was the smokers' lounge. Then it was the sidewalk. And now, in front of this federal building, it's a tent, the last refuge of American smokers.
It's just another effort to criminalize what is perfectly legal today.
Legal issues aside, the dilemma over where to put smokers has created a small but growing industry for smoking shelters. New Jersey businessman Mel Cohen is cashing in on the trend. His shelters, like this one outside a New Jersey hospital, look a lot like bus shelters.
Transit.
No small coincidence, since that's his main line of business.
We got a phone call from a veterans hospital in West Virginia, and they asked if a bus shelter could be used as a smoking shelter. We said, why not?
Hospitals have bought the most, but Union Carbide, Westinghouse, and Mattel are on his growing customer list. The basic unit, selling for $3,000, is 4 glass walls and a bench, but Cohen also makes fancier models with price tags as high as $20,000.
We can supply them with heaters, infrared heaters, so that during the winter they won't be frozen out. We have other models when it's required, where people are working night shifts, where a photoelectric cell will turn a light on.
For now, Cohen pretty much has the market for full-blown smoking shelters to himself. But with smoking under constant attack, even he's not sure how much the market will grow. John Defterius, CNN Financial News, New York.
Handi-Hut offers passenger waiting shelters and other prefabricated glass and aluminum structures that are maintenance-free, low-cost, and are easy to ship and install. Canopies, passenger waiting shelters, smoking shelters, and covered walkways have all been manufactured by Handi-Hut. Affordable custom designs, shapes, and sizes. Handi-Hut shelters can be made in many designs with features to meet your needs. Handi-Hut has you covered